Okay, so here we are ready to start Wabbit Wampage, and I've set up the different characters. The farmer always goes first, and then the next player chose blue, and I'm going to use dice to indicate who's what, then purple and white. Blue ended up deciding to start here, kind of near the tractor. Maybe a good idea, maybe not, because if the farmer gets the tractor moving, that's not necessarily a big advantage. The next player chose all the way over here, which isn't that far from the tractor if things go badly, but it also gives him some time to react. And then the final player, white, took over here, which is kind of maybe the best position, to tell you the truth, because the tractor would move. The farmer moves here 1, 2, 3. He has 2 more movement, which is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It gets him into position, gets him all his fields farmed for the turn. It's pretty much what he desired to do. So, first thing we want to do is we want to look at our cards and see what we have. We have a wild card, which would let us draw from the discard pile. Well, there isn't anything there. We have a persuasion, which is useful against critters that aren't aligned permanently. And we have a mail order wrecking crane. None of these are terribly helpful. So we're going to start moving, but we do have to, and this is where this game kind of sucks up solo, is we have to be aware of all the potential plays that anybody can make. So blue here can look and say, well, if the chicken was out, I could zap it. Great. I've got a mail zap and a mail order. I don't have much I can do. I'm playing counterclockwise as I always do, nearly always. He would have liked to have had something that could screw with the farmer right off the bat. Let's just make sure nobody has anything. Purple, surprise, you get to attack before an attack, a special delivery on the mail. Dog leash, which can screw the dog over. Not really something I want to do unless I'm the one being attacked by it. Screw the robot over, bonus attack, and then I have the chicken, which shows up in the coop. That should be helpful to white. So anyway, I guess the farmer's going to do what the farmer likes to do. We'll take the shotgun with us. 1, 2, 3. We get on the tractor. We can have both. Now, we've got 2 more movement points. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We lay 3 carrots down, and that's worth 6 quick points. That's the farmer's move, and you could kind of flip him over to indicate he's moved or something. Usually you don't have that many characters, so it's not too hard. I'm also going to get all my characters into play, so I'm going to go wake up the hand. Now, if I recall correctly, that allows me to use the hand right away. Yeah, he just ends his movement there, and now I can use the hand, and the hand will move here. 1, he's going to grab, well, maybe he'll grab a chainsaw. 1, 2, 3. Alternatively, I could have gotten an attack in on a bunny rabbit, which might not be a bad choice. Why don't I do that instead? 1, 2, 3. I'm going to hit a bunny. I'm at +2 attacking the bunny. Do I have any attack cards I want to play? No. This is purple. Purple could make an attack before he gets to attack. We'll do that. This is just turning it around. I'm attacking one of these random bunnies. So they only have a strength of 0 with no weapons. I'm looking at a defense of 13. I get a 12. That's not good enough. So now he gets to swing back, and he's at nothing but +2 for the rake or whatever, and he's looking for a 13. This guy's in a hole, so he's got a defensive bonus. And I get a 14 +2 is 16. That's a successful hit. I've womped this piece. It's no big deal. He shows up in the same space, and I get an extra point. And that Did I want to discard this shit? I guess I chose not to. They're nice cards, but, you know. Okay, well, now we're over here on Blue Bunny. Not Bunny Blue. And he can't use these weapons until he gets to the mail. I'm going to throw my hand and draw a new hand. The farmer probably should have done the same. Bear trap, that's not going to help. A bonus attack. Swipe surprise. This is awesome. But this can only be used when you're being attacked. You get to grab their weapon from them and whack them with them. And, well, if you don't succeed, you know, they get their weapon back. Okay, well, I think our goal is to try to take the tractor. Now, that's going to not be easy. But this is where the victory points are. So we're going to move our main character into here. He's got 4 movement. 1, 2, 3. He's not fast enough to get anywhere. So we're going to take our shot at the tractor. This is where all the victory points are. And they really kind of, you know, it's easy for the farmer to get his score. But so we're attacking at only +1 against a 15 on that farmer. We're very unlikely to get a success here, but it's so important that we're going to play the extra attack. Now, the farmer could do a surprise defense, but it's really not worth much. His chance of a success here is low. He'll hold. The way he'd do the surprise defense is by playing the wild card. I think that can be played not during your turn. Let me see. Nope, only during your own turn. All right. So I'm at +1 looking for a 15, but I got 2 shots at it. I actually don't have to play this yet. So 17, I've hit. I womped the farmer. I get a point for that. This was a lucky blow. The farmer goes back to the house. Now I can grab the farmer's stuff, and I've moved. I don't want to grab the tractor. And I probably don't want to grab the shotgun either. I've moved. So I'm done with this. But I can grab another unit. 1. I get on board the tractor. I've got 2 more movement. That's 4. 2, 3. I'm sorry, I've got 4 left. 1, 2, 3. I drop carrots in these 3. It doesn't matter that there are rabbits here. They don't do anything. Blue gets his 6 points. I can pick up this rake. It's really just depriving it from other people. And now I can run through with this guy. 1, I grab the shotgun. And now I don't necessarily have to I don't know that there's anything I terribly want to do. Oh, end of movement, right? This guy ended movement and he dug himself a hole. And this guy did the same. And he's got the tractor in a hole. Okay. So I've got this shotgun in my hand. I'd kind of like to move another space. So I'll do that. The reason for this is so that I can dig myself a hole. I moved 1, 2. Let's make that other space over here. I can shoot 2 spaces away. Well, I'm worried about purple or white being able to score victory points here. So I could shoot with the shotgun at +3 at this. Now I'd need a 17 to hit his good guy. Likewise, I could shoot with the shotgun at one of these. I don't know. I don't really have a goal either way. I think it's easier for purple to plow these fields. So I'm going to shoot it over here at purple. This is a long range fire, so not much is going to work with it. Do we want to go for a 17, or do we want to go for one of the little guys? Well, it doesn't really matter. We're just going for points here. So I'll just shoot. I'll shoot the farmer's hand, because the farmer's got a lot of points, and knocking him back to the tree seems to make sense. So that's +3 on the farmer's hand. And I get enough to get a hit off. So I score another point for Wamping. He goes back. The rake stays there. Now I could fire another shot, as I have this extra attack. I'm not going to get another attack round until next time around, so I'll take a shot at, I don't know, say a purple guy. And this is also at +3. And I get enough, so I get myself another victory point. That just whomps him where he's standing. So it's no big deal, and we're over here. All right, that's purple. Neither of these terribly helps me, so I'll throw them and draw a new hand. Okay, I got some nice defenses at least in this big horrible monster, which I may want to mail order. When you mail order a monster, when you finally get it, it's turned face up. It doesn't count against your hand in that case. All right, 1, 2, I pick up the chainsaw, 3, 4. I'm going to attack this bunny. I'm at +3, +4 against a 13. This is blue. He'll grab the chainsaw first. He doesn't have to if he has a better weapon, which he doesn't. So he'll grab the chainsaw and schwack the bunny first. The purple bunny. They're all bunnies. Okay. So I'm only at +3 on that. 13 +3 is 16. That's good enough. I've whomped him. I get a victory point. Hey, blue is doing well. And purple lost their big dude. Now, I can drop this rake and replace it with a chainsaw. Okay. I've used my card. Purple's going to keep trying to take this, though. He'll pick up this rake, and he'll attack. I'm actually not looking at a 13 here. I'm looking at a 15 because he's in the hole. So I'll try to hit him with a rake. +2. 13, 15. Do you need to exceed? The one thing you really have to look up, you know, until you remember it. Equals his or her base defense. No, that's not it. If the attack strength equals or exceeds, it's a successful attack. Okay, so purple just hit the blue bunny, and purple gets a point. Blue goes back to their home. They'll go in the hole. Purple has used their bunny, though. That means this guy gets to move, and he's going to move 1. He grabs the tractor, and he's got 4 movement left. 2, 3, 4 in the hole, and we laid the rest of the carrots down for the other 6 points available for those. I've moved all my purple pieces. I actually could keep moving. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. I can go over here and try to chop somebody up with the chainsaw. I'll try to chop up the hand with the chainsaw. I get +3 trying to hit the farmer's hand. He doesn't have anything he can do about it. That's another big die roll. So that's another point there. He just stays there. And that's it for purple. Well, That's all of the spring special victory points. So now all we're doing is whomping each other and trying to set ourselves up for points for summer. And meanwhile, the white player gets to go. You can see the disadvantage to going early. I'll play this chicken. He starts in the chicken coop. I'm going to throw this away first, so I get an extra card. Okay, I got a mail order on the robot that I just had a card against. Oh, all right. Well, we're looking at killing things, really. In order to do that, we need to pick up weapons. One, yeah, that doesn't work. So what we're looking at here is how to optimize our points. Now we're going to be behind for quite a while here for all of spring because we didn't get any planting done. But we can try to put aside as many points as we can. Now the problem is, like if I move this guy 1, 2, I can pick this up, move over here, and then try to take the rake. Try to knock the rake free so somebody else can grab the rake and maybe knock another weapon free, whatever. Right here there's a shotgun, which is very appealing, so that sounds like a good plan. Let's send my big guy. Now 1, 2, I grab the rake, I come here for 3. This guy's not in that hole, so now I'm going to try to hit him at +2. And I'm going after purple. I'm not getting shot with a shotgun, so the mirror won't help. But I can launch an attack to begin with. And you usually want to do these. I'm coming in at +2 myself. So that wasn't going to work. And now the white bunny gets to attack at +2. 9, 10, 11, 12, not good enough. That bunny's used. I can't use that weapon again. And there really aren't a lot of weapons lying around. I'm going to go after him at +1. Now he's in a hole, so his defense is 15. Ooh, but I get a good hit on him. Alright, so there goes another blue bunny, and white gets a victory point. And we're not going to pick up that shotgun because we have already done our attack. This guy or this guy is. 1, 2. I'll shoot this bunny. I don't get a bonus for being in a hole. I could just stand over the hole though and clog it, which I think I want to do. So I've got +3 using the shotgun on that purple bunny. And that's a 14, that's good enough. I get a victory point for that. I whomp the bunny, he goes back here. That leaves this weapon lying around, which means I can grab it 1. Well, this guy's in his hole. I'll go up here and attack this weaker guy. Oh wait, no. He doesn't go up there. He goes over here. Okay, so I'll attack this weaker guy here. I've got a +2. Let me check. He doesn't have a good weapon defense for it. I think I let the shotgun go by without playing the pellets. Oh well, that happens. 17, that's another point for white. And that's the end of white's turn. And we've gone 1 round around. So we'll be on the farmer's turn for the second turn of spring. One of the problems with this game is not a whole hell of a lot changes. You're still doing the same thing. So now all the carrots are down, and now we're just busy whomping each other, but we're also preparing for summer. So let's take a look at what the farmer wants to do. He's got a little bit of freedom right now, which means I've got this card I can try to attack and take over the chicken. I don't know how valuable it is, but I don't know how unvaluable it is. So I'm going to... see, the crane is dangerous because come winter time, people can wreck my buildings with the crane. I'm not really sure I want to mail order the crane, so I'm going to ditch the crane. It's a lot of effort to mail order something. I get some critters, cool. Do I want to play the critters or not? See, this is always one of the problems, is those critters could be really valuable to me during the summer, so maybe I want to hold on to them. But I think I want to use this card. I got to roll a 13 or higher. It doesn't matter what I'm using against what critter I'm using to do this. So I'll use my lousy field hand, move him in here, and he's going to try to persuade the chicken. Now, does the chicken have a defense? He doesn't. So I just need a natural 13 or higher, and that's all that'll happen here. I don't get it, so I'm flipped over. I'd like to get some good weaponry. Well, there's a lot of yummy stuff here, so I'll have the dog attack Purple there. Purple doesn't have anything he can do about it, so I'm at +2, looking for a 13, and these guys did not dig a hole for some reason. That was dumb of them. Okay, well, we womp them anyway. Purple's back here. That gives red another victory point. I've used my dog. I don't necessarily want to get on there. 1, 2, 3, because I can send the farmer to do that. So that sounds like a good move. 1, 2, 3. You know what? The dog's going to take the chainsaw. So I went 1, 2, 3. I'm on the tractor. I have 4 more moves. I have a weapon here. You can womp your own stuff, by the way. Sometimes you're forced to. Another rabbit not in a hole. Well, let's go womp that rabbit. So I'm at +3. This is a white rabbit. He does not have. I think I. And I roll a huge roll. So I get a successful womp. The white rabbit goes back. I believe this is his home. And we're done. Put this over here to blue. I'll throw this out. This isn't useful until the bear comes out. I get a handful of stuff. Okay, I got these roller skates which can make me fast for a turn. I gotta persuade. Well, there's the chicken still. Let's go see the chicken. 1, 2. We're going to dig a hole because nobody's done so yet. And now we'll attack the chicken with the persuasion. We need a 13. We don't get it. We'd like to get some weaponry. We'll go here, 1, 2. We'll jump in this hole, since nobody's in it. We have a +1 attack. We're trying to take this hoe away or whatever. Eight, 9, we fail. Oh, the chicken's in the hole. I can't be in a hole here. That's what's wrong. I guess we'll attack the farmer and try to take the tractor. We have no bonus. Does the farmer have a defense? Nope. 10, that's not going to work. So, there's nothing for us. Over here, Purple. Purple's a long way from the monster. see if I can remember the shotgun pellets. We'll throw the monster away. The monster is kind of an interesting critter. He comes in at the mailbox like the robot does, and he can move around and do stuff for you. But he starts out with only a +1 attack, but each time he whomps something, he goes up a bonus. So he can be pretty potent. Okay, we got a couple of defenses. We got some explosives. Maybe that's our best move. All right. I don't really want to rake. I'm going to come out here. 1, 2. I'm going to attack the farmer. +1. Maybe I just want the chainsaw. Who's got the shotgun? This guy? Yeah. Chicken's got the shotgun. Shotgun's pretty good too. Alright. Let's go here and attack the dog. It's as easy to attack the farmer. Alright, we go attack the farmer. And we get a 14 +1 is 15. That's good enough to get a hit. We knock him back to the house. We're not going to take this, though, for the same reason we haven't been doing it recently. 1, 2, we're in this, and now we have 2 more movement points if we so desire. Well, we do. We want to attack the dog now, or the chicken. Do we have a card we want to play now? Yeah, we want to attack the dog. All right, so we're at +2 on the dog. And we get a 7, 8, 9. That's not going to work. Now we have one more thing. We'll go attack the chicken to try to grab the shotgun. We're not going to get to keep it, but we can take the hull over as well. So we just need a 12 because the chicken doesn't get any help from the die roll. And we whomp the chicken. Now the chicken, as a local critter, goes into the deck. Purple gets a point. They're up there at 10 as well. And I'm going to grab this shotgun. And that's it for purple. I'm going to dig a hole here. Not to make a mistake. And I'll hide the tractor in the hole. Okay. That puts us over on white. White's got a bonus attack. That's pretty cool. Do we have any capability to get the robot? We'd like the robot. We're going to work our way towards the robot. So we'll just draw 1 card. It's a Wabbit Twap. This is tough because I have to remember this can be played only during the opponent's turn. And those are always hard for me to deal with. All right. 1, 2, 3. This is my best character. But he's the only guy who can do this. And I am going to make a mail order. Oh, I don't know how to represent it. I'll put it onto the die and hope I remember. And I'll move back to the driveway. Well, people think that I've got something to pick up if I stick around. Okay. There are a couple of nice weapons over here I'd kind of like to take. So 1, 2. Let's do this one. 1, 2. There is a hole already. We'll try to take the tractor away. I think we're as good at getting that. So we've got a +2 for our weapon, but there's a -2 for the hull. We need a 13 net. And we get it. We want the purple rabbit. Purple goes back here into the hole he'll go. White gets a victory point. Grabs the tractor. He can take it with that. Well, does he want to grab the tractor? No, he doesn't want to grab the tractor. What else does white have? White has an extra attack. Okay. We'll set sail. 1, 2. I've got 2 more movement points here. And now I'm at +2 against this rabbit, which neutralizes the hull. I need a 13. Trying to get the shotgun, really. I do not get it. That's okay. I've moved all my Wabbits. I could have gotten an extra point by attacking something weak instead, which is always, you know, that's kind of the thing you got to judge here. And we go into the third spring turn, and getting close to summertime when we can pick those carrots, so we want to be prepared for that. Let's see another time around for the spring here. I got a wild card. These are really useful. Now, it's currently during my turn, but I always rule that you have to make your decision whether to discard it or not at this point. I'm going to draw a card, because I'm allowed one. Okay, I got a bunch of critters. I'm kind of afraid to play them just yet, but in terms of picking stuff, getting the bear, getting the chipmunks into place sounds good. I'm going to hold my entire hand still and see what I can do to position myself. The tractor is really important. That's probably the most important item. Since there's just a little bunny on it, I'm going to attack. Now that's a white bunny. Can't do this. So I'm going to attack, I guess with him. Why not? And I get a 16. That's good enough. That gets me a victory point. The white bunny goes back. It's not a big deal that I've knocked the white out here. I'm going to take this rake or whatever. Alright, now the next question is, what about this dude? Well, I'd like to clear the white bunny out of there. I'm going to jump in the hole. I can do that. Prevents anyone else from taking it. And now I attack this guy at +5, which is huge. It's another white bunny, and I'm getting some score off of this kind of stuff. 17 points, boom. I send another bunny out here to the field. Okay, and now my last piece is the farmer himself. 1, 2. I kind of like the idea of the mailbox. 3, 4, 5. I've got a lot of mobility with my tractor, so, and I can only grab one carrot anyway. So let's make my attack here. I'm a +3 against this bunny, and he's not in a hole, and that was stupid. 8, 11, that's not going to do. We finished up our guys. We're over here to the blue. No duck on the board. Roller skates. They're nice because they give you a lot of speed. I don't think I need them. 3 new cards. Okay, extra attack, always nice. Mail order. This is an eraser. I can remove something off the board, which is like a destruction. And then I've got the scary mask, which lets me grab his stuff and sends him home in fear. That's a kind of nice combination, I guess. I mean, all right. So we're interested in the big weapons if we can get them. Well, the tractor is real nice, but that's hard to take. Huh. We may not want to compete for that, although we could mail order the eraser if we go down there. The problem with mail ordering the eraser is it's whoever gets, you know, I get the first shot because it gets turned up on my turn to grab it. But otherwise, it's kind of whoever gets there first. So I could get whomped out of there if I'm not careful. Alright, let's send my big guy down. I'm going +1 against the farmer. Now the farmer does not have a defensive card. Ah, bang. Alright, and the farmer's home. Okay. I don't want that yet. Do I? No, because I can hit this white wabbit here. I'll dig a hole, because I'm the guy with the tractor. I've used up all my movement. And I got a +2. Now I'm hitting the white wabbit. He still doesn't have anything. I didn't go through a field, so... Well, that didn't work. I don't really remember where my blue rabbit hole is. I wish there were home base markers. I think it's this one. I don't really have anything terribly compelling to do. One, two, I'll move up here and I'll attack the farmhand, I guess. I got +2 for my weapon. Really just trying to grab points there. 13, that's good enough. Knock him back. He doesn't fall asleep or anything. He's only asleep at the beginning of the game. Purple. Purple's got lots of defenses, and he's got a mail order. I like defense cards. I don't know. I'm the guy with the shotgun right now, but I may well lose it. So I'm going to hold the 2 defense cards. I'm going to drop this and draw another card. It's a persuasion. There aren't any critters on the board. So, all right. We're going to open up by shooting at the dog. And here I'm at +3 against the dog. Yeah, that's not very good. I doubt the dog had any defense cards that would work at that distance. So now things get trickier. I think I can pick up another rake if I attack with this rake. So I'm at +3 against that bunny. Wow, I suck. Alright, we'll make another attack at 0 on the blue bunny. Blue doesn't have... He does. I don't know why he didn't play it. And he's still not playing it. Okay. Well, that's the end of purple. He's gathered all of his wabbits in one place. Alright, now we're here on white. First thing white does is he has to decide, hey, do I want a wabbit zap? Yeah, I do. And I want the attack bonus, so all I get is 1 extra card. I get to look at somebody else's cards. It says at the start of my turn, so I think it's before I have to draw. Another thing happens at the start of my turn is I get a Wobbot. Clang, clang, clang. Alright. Well, this is kind of neat because I've attracted a bunny with the tractor. So I'm going to attack the Twacta bunny with the Wobbot. Now, the robot I don't think has a home. I think if you play the scary mask against the robot, he actually goes off board. I gotta look this up. Yeah, I think he just goes away if I do this. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to trash the robot when he attacks. All right. So that kind of screwed over white there, who had an interesting idea. We'll take another shot with this. It's only a +1. Might make more sense to attack twice. Because see, you have to hold the carrots all summer long. It's not just like you grab them and eat them. You got to stockpile them and hold on to them, and that's not necessarily easy at all. But what I'm thinking is these guys would be able to grab something on the way that would be useful. Now they can't get to where they want to go. So I'm going to fling one down here. I'm going to attack this bunny. He's a +5. That'll free up, then the tractor will be in my main character's hands if I get this. Ooh, I hit. Okay, so blue goes up here, white gets a victory point, and that means that guy's free. So I can go get another weapon. Well, we'll leave 1, 2, 3, 4. We have like 8 movement points. We're going to attack the dog at +3. And we have a bonus attack if I recall correctly. 14 + 3 is 17. We hit the dog, send him back to the doghouse. We get a victory point. That means this chainsaw is loose. So now we can come 1, 2, 3, hop in the hole, and use the chainsaw against that guy. It's not going to move that guy, but it's worth victory points. So 12, 15, I get a point off of that. And that was all the white wabbits. And we're going to be going into the beginning of summer. So at this point, you can pick up carrots now. It was the last turn that they're on the board. They don't get to do anything until, or this is the last season that they're on the board. You don't get to do anything with them except during the summer, but you can pluck them up and try to bury them, in your rabbit holes or in the barn. The point spread isn't that bad. White's managed to get its way up towards the people who did their plantings, maybe in part because people are less worried about them. There's certain, you want to play defensive cards or whatever against that. I don't feel like that's really been too big a factor in my play, but I don't know. It is something that can come into mind. And also, we're still early in the game. After the carrots have been taken, the game enters sort of a much more cutthroat, or much more, where you're much more worried about other players in terms of them getting too big a lead. With 3 of the players kind of close together, it's not that shocking that White held up. Let's see how the summer goes. Summertime and the farmer has a handful of happiness. First, he's going to play his chipmunks. Now the chipmunks, okay. There's a rule I forgot to tell you guys. Every critter, if it's standing in the same place, gets to attack twice. The chipmunks, let me see if I can find this. Yeah. If you don't move and you just attack, you get to attack 2 times. And I'm trying to find the specifics about this. Yeah. If you're the chipmunks, you always get an extra attack, and you can get 2 extra if you stand still. Now, they're not terribly potent, but they're also not terribly weak. And as to potent, we're going to put the bear out. Now, the bear, with his +3, her combat ability, is one of the best combat characters in the game. Contrary to what you would think, the bear happens to be a damn good shot. If you give him her the shotgun, she gets a total +6 combat value. That seems a little strange. Do I want to play this? Yeah, I want to grab something useful from my hand. Now these can only be played during your own turn. So I'm going to look for a card that I think will be particularly helpful to me. I think critters are good. So do I want the big scary monster or do I want the robot? The robot starts out a little better than the monster does. I'm going to grab the robot as my card. Give myself It's not the best of cards to be there, but it's sort of a one of a kind. And the more critters you have, the stronger you are in a lot of ways. At this point in the game, I think it's important. Okay, so let's send her into here. 1, we lay down some mail. And now what? There's really nothing worth fighting over. But it's good to womp things. I'll stick around and I'll womp the weak Wabbit at +3. And that's a white Wabbit. He doesn't have any terrible desire to be there. So getting whomped might not be that bad at this point. 13, that is a hit. Hey, I might as well jump in this hole. 13's a hit, which means the farmer gets a point. That's his bear. Okay, so that's 1 done. What else do I have? I have these chipmunks who would like to free up the chainsaw and or the tractor. Sounds good to me. Let's go after... we could pick up the chainsaw and then use that immediately. Let's go after the chainsaw first, because that is indeed... And again, white did not have a defensive card, if I recall correctly. Is this at any time? Only at the start of your turn. Okay. I ought to remember to try to steal Red's card with that. Alright, so I got a +1 on this attack. It's against a hole. Yeah, alright, well, I decided. Alright, we'll go again. This time we're going after the tractor. You get 2 attacks, remember. 9, 10. That's not going to do it either. Alright, we'll send the dog. Let's use this guy. Yeah. We'll take a schwack at the guy on the tractor again. This is, I can make 2 attacks here. So the first one's a 13, that's a miss. And the second one is a 14, that's a miss. Send the dog down. Dog's a +2 on attack. 15, that's a hit. We womped a rabbit. And we get another point. We don't want to take this though. 1, 2, 3. That gives us 2 more movement. Yeah, we don't seem to be going after the carrots, but see, the problem is the carrots don't score quite yet. Okay, we spent 3. We have 2 times 2 is 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to attack that blue rabbit. And we're at +3 attacking it. Does blue have a defensive card? Because there's mail order in play. Wow, why did I not play my eraser? 9, 10, 11, 12, I missed. Okay. So that's it for the red player. That gets us to the blue player, who really should have put that eraser into play. I'll draw a card. Another extra attack. Okay, I'm going to drop this off under here, which is what I should have done last turn. And now I got to decide what I'm doing. Well, I could pluck me... All right. We're going to open up by attacking the farmer. And we'll do this a couple of times, actually, if need be. Does the farmer have defenses? Farmer doesn't have cards. So we're at +1. We get an 18, 19. We hit the farmer. We are blue. I don't know where these were, so we'll do it like that. Okay, we have another attack because we were standing still, but now we're on the tractor. We'll hit the bear. We're at +3 on the bear. 9, 12. That doesn't work. What would happen if we successfully hit the bear? I believe it goes back to the deck, but I'm not positive of that. Yeah, all the local critters go back, even if they have a home. Which means it is a good time to get an extra attack. So get a +3 on the bear. 12, 15. Oh, I missed. All right, another. Oh, what did I do? I mailed for the wrong thing, it seems. Another extra attack. 11, 12, 13, 14 now. And we used the tractor, so we're not going to be able to use that again. Go lumped this time. Well, I mean, we could make another attack on the bear, but that doesn't seem terribly valuable. We're just trying to get rid of the damn thing. Okay. 1, 2, we'll pop into here, grabbing a carrot. 1, 2, I'm going to hand him this weapon because he's defending the carrot. Grab this, hand him the carrot, and then 3, grab a carrot, jump in a hole. This hole doesn't count for victory, but that's okay. All right. I don't get to score these until fall comes along, so it's not like there's... Got the shotgun bonus here, swipe surprise, and a persuade. I'd love to persuade the bear. Sounds like a plan to me. 1, 2, 3, I'm going to go persuade the bear. Do I want to keep these others? They're good defensive cards. You know what? I'm going to throw this card. I've been holding that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, I drop this in the mail. And then I've still got this in my hand. And I tried to persuade the bear. I need a 13 or higher on 2 dice. I get it. So now the bear's my character, and I can use the bear as this is done. Well, I'm going to use the bear to grab the tractor. +3 attack. This is the grand battle over the mailbox. Okay, 20. I should have had I get a success for the bear, even though it's just a persuade. 20, I get another success as I knock this blue thing over here. I don't want to take the tractor because I don't have any movement left. One, 2, 3. I have an extra movement, which counts as 2. Move out there. Now, I could have taken the highway or something, but that seems a little dangerous. And blue's in the lead, and they have those carrots out there. Why don't I shoot some blue characters? So I'll stick my head out of the hole and, well, I'll shoot the guy who's not in the hole. No, I might as well shoot the guy who's in the... It doesn't make a difference, really. I'm just looking for victory points here. I might as well shoot the weak guy who's not in a hole. So I'm at +3 for the shotgun. White probably doesn't want to waste a defensive card unless I'm just going to discard it anyway. Okay, that's 9, 12. I miss. I get another shot. I'll take the same shot. 11, 12, 13, that's a hit. Purple gets another victory point for shooting something. I think that's it for purple. The bear was in the hall, and I moved the guy. The guy who's here is the one who moved in, so he couldn't have grabbed the hall. So now we're on white. What do we feel like? Wabbit Twap. Ah, crap. I never remember that card. An extra attack, a sneak thief. I can't steal because he mailed it away. Well, I'll steal his card. What is it? Hey, that's a good card. Other than that, anything else? Yeah. All right. So we're white. And we got a chainsaw. Chainsaw is a pretty good weapon. We could chop up some chipmunks with that pretty easily. That sounds like a good plan. All right, so +3 chopping up chipmunks. And boom, they're gone. That gets white a victory point. And now we'll chop up the poor bozo onto the tree. That's 14. That's another point for us. And we're working our way up there. Other points. This is our hole. Leave a dude in the hole. Well, he doesn't have to go there yet. He grabs a carrot, drops it in the hole. He doesn't have to stop. 1, 2, drops another one in. 1, 2, 3, 4, hands another one off as we're collecting our carrots up. That looks like it for us. And we push it to summertime, or to the second summer turn. Okay, second summer turn here. I guess, I don't know why I didn't load this up. We have a mail order coming in. That's what that meant. It's the reboot. But actually, before anything happens there, we get an entirely new handful of cards. And 2 defense cards and a duck. We'll play the duck as well. Alright. Now we gotta decide what we're up to. This is the farmer. He has no carrots so far. More interested in padding his own situation than anything else, I would say. So 1, grab a carrot. 2, 3, to the barnyard. 1, grab a carrot. 2, 3, into the barn. One, 2, 3, grab a carrot. 4, 5. Yeah, we grabbed a lot of carrots there, didn't we? Yeah, but it's hard to hold them. Okay. Now, hitting him seems like a good idea, so 1, 2, we've got a +3 for the base attack value of the robot against that purple bunny. It's not good enough. And the chicken's not going to do much. It's terribly effective. The chicken basically is just, or no, that should be a duck, not a chicken. Duck's a little bit tougher than the chicken. The chicken's basically just something that gets killed. I think we'll... Trying to see what... I want to take a shot at something. I think I'll just take a shot at that rabbit. That's the easiest attack I've got. Because I'm not going to be able to do anything with the tractor if I get it. 11, that's not going to do anything. Right. That gets us over here to the blue player. Also doesn't have any cards. He has an eraser coming in. That won't be his. Like, unlike the robot, it doesn't appear. Oh, we got some serious mail order stuff here. Chipmunk poison. Alright, we got some mail order stuff we'd like to deliver. But at the same time, the eraser just came in at the mailbox, and that means anybody can pick it up. I grabbed the eraser. I have another movement point. Maybe instead of that, I'll send him. You can only carry one thing. I'm sending him because that way I can drop off a special delivery for a cannon. That sounds like a good thing to have mailed to you. And let's check about that eraser. Used instead of an attack, it removes a weapon or vehicle from the board. Well, that's not really something we have a terrible use for at this moment. So we'll just attack this bunny here. Nine. Won't go. Trying to decide what kind of attack to make. One, two. I'm going to launch an attack here. I've got +3. He's in the hole, so he's at 15 total. That's white. He's trying to defend his hole. If he has anything, yeah, he'll swipe surprise. So he grabs my rake and comes back at +2 first. Alright, so he has womped this character. I'll put him in the hole. White gets the point for it. Which means 1, I drop a carrot off. 2, 3, I'll grab the rake, you know. It gives me a weapon in hand if I don't get womped. I'm easier to womp, but there isn't a hell of a lot of reason to do so. Okay, over to purple. Looks like purple's got a special delivery coming. Yeah. The eraser's hard to use valuably. I mean, it's great with something like the cannon, but we got no cards in hand. So a whole new hand comes in. And we have no chance. So if you play your cards, you get new cards, but you have no chance of... I haven't been drawing cards immediately as I use them. I actually think the game's better if you don't. So, because you end up with like chains of, oh yeah, I can use this, I can use this, new card I can use. And it gets kind of goofy, but especially solo, it has a little bit more stability if you're not constantly drawing cards. Anyway, whatever. What am I trying to do? First I get some mail order, which is a jetpack. I'll give that to the bear since he's sitting there with it. And that's essentially a vehicle. Now, that doesn't look like a jetpack. I think it's like a fire extinguisher or something. What the hell is this? Yeah, this was supposed to start the game in the coop. There's the jetpack. I guess it just shows up now. Alright. And we got a wild card which we could play to look for anything. I think we're going to do that, because this seems like an important point, and I'll come back after I find something. With critters, the chipmunks, they seem pretty cool. They'd be pretty awesome with a chainsaw, so I'm just going to launch them right away. Alright. See, I got to make my decision on the on how to get carrots, basically. And obviously, grabbing the chainsaw doesn't directly get me carrots, but it does get me close to here where I can chop people up and get carrots. Purple has the tractor. Purple has the shotgun. A lot of combat capability here. Alright. Well, we'll see, they may not be the best choice. +3 attack on that rabbit. $10, $13, not good enough because of the hole. And that's all I get. Okay. Let's try shooting the rabbit. It's a +3 attack on the rabbit. That hits. I'm not the guy with the reflector now. Okay. So this rabbit gets whomped. That's a point for purple. And now I've still got another shot left from here because I'm still armed. So I'll shoot the hayseed back here. +3. That's only 10. That's not good enough. It's good to be in a rabbit hole with a rifle or a shotgun. Chipmunk grabs the chainsaw and I guess we'll go over here and start chopping things up. We're gonna hit the hand. And we're at +4, 3 for the chainsaw, 1 for the chipmunks. So we get a point for that. He goes back here. These are still lying here, but we get a second attack because we're chipmunks. So +4 on the farmer. I don't know if I have. See, I'm stupid. I'm going to swipe surprise those chipmunks. I shouldn't have let him have the first one. So I've got +4 attack because I'm using the big weapon on the chipmunks first. And we whack them. The farmer gets a victory point. And the chipmunks are done again. Okay. Purple. Purple has this guy, who's not really doing me much good. Do I have any mail order here? No, I have this stupid Wabbit Wampage I'm never going to remember. I'm going to drop this rake off, I guess. Now let's move. 1, I don't know. We've got 8 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in our hole. 6. Grab the chainsaw. And now we're not going to get anywhere useful, but we'll leave this in the driveway instead. I guess we'll schwack the farmer. And we're at +4. But the farmer gets a surprise attack at just +1. Nope. Now we're at +4. Nope. Bunny's done. I think we have one more purple. Bunny, 1. 2. See, I want to get to something I can attack. So I'll go up here that's close to carrots. I could go schwack something that's not close to carrots, but that didn't do me much good. And I'll hit this white rabbit with my rake. That's a +2. We're going to do this because he just walked into a field and we've been forgetting to do it all this time. So that's a +2 attack. 9, 10, 11, no. And now we're making a +2 attack. And this is just for victory points, nothing else. 5, 6, 7, no. That was purple. And now we're over on white. And I need to pause because I gotta take these gloves off. The hands get overheated, feet get overheated when I put gloves or socks on, but they get cold if I don't. We gotta draw and I gotta shuffle, right? No. Okay. Lots of extra attacks. Who is this? This is white. We've got a couple of stored carrots, but we got a problem in terms of overall, like I'm pretty happy with the number of carrots we've got stowed away. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I send my main character, I can grab another carrot, but I may not want to do that just yet. Because what I think I want to do is I want to use my other characters. Trying to see if there's something I'd like to attack that's easy. This bunny looks easy. 1, 2. We'll attack the rabbit in the hole with the shotgun. That's a purple rabbit. Gotta look at these. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Let's go whack at him first. Shotgun's +3. 10, 13. That's a good hit. That one's gone. Well, let's try that again. Right? Okay. Well, he has to attack someone else. He'll end up attacking himself. So he's got a chance of getting a point this way. He doesn't. Alright, and then the final is our main character. Comes here, drags a carrot back into his hole, and then is going to launch an attack on... I don't know. Who's better, purple or blue? Purple looks like he's in the lead, so we'll hit purple. Purple also has no cards, but you'd always have a hand of 3 cards. So, all right, so this is a plus, just a +1. 12. Multiple attack. Extra attack. I don't know if you can stack them like that. Oh well. But keeping the cards limited makes it a little easier in solo, so I'm okay with that. And it does reduce some of the chaos. And that brings us to the last turn of summer. And at this point, all the carrots are in somebody's hands, but not necessarily where they're going to end up. You can see purple, who had that last choice of locations, for whatever reason, even though all the carrots were planted, didn't end up with any. Maybe the sequence of play gets him there. This game is not highly designed, right?